Mos Eisley Spaceport, you will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
Hello, Cantina Rebels. Welcome back to another episode. So, extra bonus video this week, I think. This one is going to be in the Cantina chat playlist. But effectively, it's me and I'm in a bit of a moan and a bit of a rant. So, what am I moaning and ranting about? Well, Disney. Or more specifically, Disneystore online. So, Disney announced the Stranger Hill was coming out. It launched in the US for Black Friday. We didn't get it. I emailed Disney. They said it probably is Disney UK. They said it probably won't come. So I thought, fair enough, is what it is. We won't get it. Then last week I got an email from a member of staff at Disney. I'm not going to say who, but I got an email saying, "Hey Steve, look, just as a heads up, it's going on sale in the UK on the UK store, 8 AM, Monday the 1st December." So I thought, brilliant, nice one. So I got up this morning, had a look. It was actually on early. I think it was on at 6 AM, not 8 AM. So I'd have been annoyed if it had sold out by then. However, when you do the conversion from US to UK, which is normally what they do, it would have been 245 quid, £245 sterling, British pounds, Great British pounds. But it wasn't. For some reason, Disney have put this hill up in the UK at £275, and I don't know why. I'm not sure why. Yesterday, on Black Friday, I could have purchased the Bale & Skull and Shinhati dual set for the same price. Well, 5 or less, 270. So why? This is my question to Disney. Why is it £275? It just feels a bit like a money grab. It feels like they know people have got the Hasbro helmet and they're probably going to want the hilt. But the thing is, Disney, not that any of you are watching probably, but the thing is, for a similar price, or worst case £15 more, I could have an sRGB hilt, Stranger Hilt, from a third company that A, separates a lot better. It's done on magnets, but it has 21 fonts and unlimited colour combinations via an app. So I'm struggling to understand. Excuse me. I'm struggling to understand or comprehend where the justification is for this price, for this product at this price. Now, I had it in my head, 245 quid. I thought they'll probably round it up to 250. I'd have bought it, but I'd have been reluctant and I'd have probably had a moan about it. I think for the product you're getting, I think 225 would have been fair. The Darth Vader set with the blade and the stand is 185 quid. That's the, sorry, quids are pounds in these slang. I don't know if it's northern slang or British slang in general, but we'll say like £5 and we mean £5. But it's, yeah, on average 185 for the sets with the blade included. Now, these are pretty much every few weeks on offer. I mean, you can pick up the Vader one as of this morning, I think, with 25% off that. So, 185, take 25% off. So, it's a decent price for a hilt. I mean, my channel was formed on the collectability at a reasonable budget price. And to me, that budget would be under 200 quid. The Hasbro helmets pretty much stayed somewhere between £90 to £120, depending what you get. And they're quite often on sale for £69, £75, etc. Like I say, the Legacy lightsabers are pretty much on sale for around 140 quid. I mean, I think it was Ezra Bridger I ended up paying 90 quid for on a sale and a voucher I had. I think my Kanan Jarrus was £109. So the budget, I'd love a NeoPixel lightsaber, but I'm not spending 400-500 quid on one. So the Legacy lightsabers were justifiable at the price. Yes, they weren't perfect. They're slightly fatter and they're not as fancy, and they don't make as they're not smooth. They're not smooth swing or anything like that. But for less than 200 quid, they were perfect. They sit here. Where's it camera? So they sit here in my office. I don't mind the kids picking them up. I mean, the kids have picked them up and dropped them. Some have got a few dings in them and dents, but it's not the end of the world. But 275. I can't just. I mean, some will probably comment below and go, "Oh, but you're getting two hilts," and you're not though, are you? You're getting one hilt that they've cheaped out and used the same fittings as for the blade at the bottom, so it's effectively a fake blade at the bottom. You put it in and rotate it. I mean, when you take that apart, that looks hideous, but for the price, was livable. I just think they're now pricing themselves at a point where there's other options to look at, better options to look at. I mean, rather than paying 275 quid, I'd rather give a small creator, someone like SWB, who have shown on the channel before, I'd rather give him the money and have a 3D printed one to put on my shelf than spend 275 quid on one. The Ahsoka box set in the UK, the big fancy white box with the two hilts, that was £300. Are we saying now that the Stranger hilt is comparable to that? And don't give me all this, it's a limited edition. People forget these limited editions are per region. So, the US, you've got, I think it's a run of 5,000 in the US, right? That's quite a small amount. In the UK, it's 3,000. In Germany and France and Spain, it'll be 3,000. It's not 5,000 worldwide or 3,000 in Europe. It's per region, per country. And you don't even to call it a box set. It's the wooden box, the same as you get with Yoda, the same as you get with the Luke 40th anniversary, the same as you get with the Darth Vader hilt. Except it's got some fancy graphics on them. At the end of the day, they're all made in China. It's not expensive for them to produce these parts, or these little extras. So yeah, I've got one on me this morning. I'm having a bit of a rant. I've got my for Regal Rebel watches this. I've got my R2D2 mug of tea. to calm me down. I just, I suppose my question to you is, am I overreacting? Is £275 justifiable for what is effectively one hilt, a regular blade, and a small blade? I mean, in my head, somewhere between 225 and 250 was the sweet spot. More than that, just feel I don't know. I feel almost, maybe it's because I've been married to a Yorkshire girl for so long, but some people will go, oh, but it's only 25 quid more. Yeah, but what does 25 quid buy me? It that's 25 quid I could put towards other props or other stuff. I mean, I'm still regretting sort of, if I can get my hand up, this thing here, which I'm about to review, is the Grogu one-to-one Hot Toys. Now, I never wanted to go down the Hot Toys route because A, I haven't got the storage, and B, I don't want to be spending 300 quid every month on stuff like that. That's two helmets, that's a hilt and a helmet, that's a hilt and a load of props. It's, I could buy a lot of stuff with 300 quid or 400 quid. But I bought that, and I still look at it and I regret spending the money, but I'm glad I've bought it because that really was limited worldwide. And it's sold out now pretty much everywhere. And people are selling them. I think I paid £280 for it, which made me like, I don't want to spend that on a figurine because I'm now nervous when the kids go anywhere near it. And I don't want that with my props. So I did consider selling it, but I'm not going to buy. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to hang it on the door here. I'm going to put a hook on and hang the door. I don't know where Disney are going. I'll give you another example. So I bought the Loth Cat. I did the Loth Cat video. I bought that. Date released, £90. I thought, do you know what? That's really good. It was a few days before Black Friday. I thought it's a brand new item. There's no way they're reducing that. I even asked Disney, is it likely to be reduced? They were like, nope, it's not going to get reduced. Not going to get reduced. So I bought it. Got sent. It arrived on the Thursday, which was the start of Black Friday. I woke up Friday morning and it was reduced to £63. I was like, I don't know. So I ended up speaking to Disney, asked them, look, any chance of a refund of the difference? Didn't expect it, but if you don't ask, you don't get. No one got back to me. It was showing that there was limited stock available, so I put it in my basket, and then I had a warning saying there was one left. I bought it at £63, sent the other one back. So I saved myself 28 quid. So between the stranger hilt and you say, oh, 25, £30 difference, there's 57 quid, 58 quid difference there. Nearly £60 difference. That 60 quid goes towards paying for a helmet. When you've got a family and you've got kids, excuse me. When you've got a family and you've got kids, you don't have huge amounts of expendable income. I work for myself. I do this for fun. Little things like my daughter's off school today. She was ill this weekend. She's off school today, so I've got to make sure that my time today is as a dad looking after her. People don't realise that costs money. So any savings, puts a tank of fuel in the car. It pays insurance premium. It pays my private health care. Whatever it be. That 60 quid each month that you save adds up, buys Christmas present for one of the kids. It's just little things. People don't think about these, and I'm waffling now. I'm going off on a tangent. So Disney, what is the point of putting it up 275? That's all I want to know. I want to know what the motive was, what the justification is, because I'm not buying this limited edition because it's not. I can go on the German website and order one now. I can go on the France website, the Dutch website, the Italian, anywhere in Europe. I can, as a UK resident, I can order it and they'll ship it to me. You know, I can't order off the US, but I can order off anywhere in Europe. That's just how it is. You know, I could order it from Ireland. Um, I don't get it. I do not get it. I mean, I might even do that. I might even have a look now how much because if it's €275, straight away that's down to 250 quid. You know, crazy. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? You know, are Disney pushing their luck? Are they increasing the prices so much that other options are more viable? Like I say, I can go now and order one off a few other websites and pay the same money, if not just a little bit more, and get a far superior version of this exact same hilt. The way it functions, the fonts, the colours, the way it separates, everything far superior. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Look, if you've not subscribed, please do so. Please like, share, hit the notification bell. It all matters. I know people want to see the droid build, but the weather's just drastically turned, and I don't. I'm not standing outside in freezing cold -2, -3 temperatures to sand, and I certainly can't paint in that temperature. So stay tuned. I've got some more videos coming. It's a bit difficult at the moment. We've got a shared office, me and my wife, so she will be moving into another office in the house that we're creating. We're creating another room, converting our garage into a guest room and utility bathroom, toilet, and office area. So that'll be getting done in the new year. She'll be moving into that, and then this will be my dedicated space for my Star Wars stuff and editing videos and doing videos. So stay tuned. We will be getting some more videos. I'm editing some bits and bobs now. I'm filming some bits and bobs today because I've got access. She's gone into her work's office today. Because my daughter's ill. So yeah, as I say, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know. Am I ranting for ranting's sake? Have I just woken up on the wrong side of the bed? I don't know. I just feel 275 is pushing it a bit much. You know, I know some people I've spoke to already are like, but I don't know. I'm just a tight ass, I suppose. Anyway, from me and mine to you and yours. See you on the next one.
Please like and subscribe.